So what are the socio-economic considerations when you have a bankrupt government? Again, we'll pick on Greece. You had a lot of citizens who had been paying taxes with the understanding that if they were ever unemployed or if they were ever compromised in any way, they would be able to tap into the social welfare net. Now, when the Greek government went bankrupt and a lot of people found themselves unemployed, they were unable to pay these compromised people the benefits that they had promised them. So unemployment benefits were severely curtailed in terms of the amount and in terms of the time you enjoyed them. When the government gets bankrupt, what happens to your medical care? If you go to a hospital and the hospital runs out of medicine, right? Or you take your grandmother to a hospital and she needs a fancy procedure that's going to cost 50,000 euros. Whereas previously the Greek government would have done it. Now they had to make decisions which said, we've got a limited amount of money, David's grandmother cannot have that operation. It's too expensive. We'll use that 50,000 to vaccinate 20,000 kids. 20,000 kids, David's grandmother, the kids win. Yeah? In Greece, retirement ages had come down significantly. So if you were expecting to retire at 55, 56, 57, because the government is bankrupt, they basically said you can't afford to retire. You have to carry on working. And you might have to carry on working into your mid or late 60s. Also, because the government was bankrupt, they started clamping down to make sure people pay their taxes. Greece is notorious for non-tax compliance. Notorious for non-tax compliance. So when you turn on the TV, even today, but very much so a number of years ago, and you see Greek people throwing Molotov cocktails at their parliamentarians, a Molotov cocktail is not a tasty adult beverage. It's a petrol bomb. When you see those folks doing that, it's the anger and the frustration of all these events, because these events have severely compromised their lives. The Greek government has gone bankrupt and people have suffered as a result.